Hello and welcome to Listen and Score. Yes, what you are hearing is true. Right. This channel covers most important questions from different papers of law, which you can listen, and this serves as a revision to you, a recollection of all the important points. This may help you scoring more marks with less effort. Here we go with the last important question from the Administrative Law 3rd semester, Unit 1. We are going to discuss about public law versus private law. So, the concept may be useful in covering the answer to the question, what is meant by the public law and private law? How is administrative action connected with these? Right. Public law. Jowett's Dictionary of English Law describes public law as having several branches as follows. Public law is that part of the law which deals with the state, either by itself or in its relations with the individuals, and is called as the constitutional law. When it regulates the relations between the various divisions of the sovereign power and administrative action, when it regulates the business which the states has to do. Examples: the Constitution of India, the tax laws, the criminal laws, etc. Whereas private law, the private laws are numbered separately from the public laws. The private laws basically regulate the relationships between individuals. The private laws basically regulate or distinguish. The public law can be distinguished from the private law, which regulates the private conduct between the individuals without direct involvement of the government. Examples: the contract law, the law of torts, the probate law, etc. Coming to distinction between the public law and the private law. The Constitution of India is the mother of all laws. Both the public laws and the private law should be within the purview of the constitutional law. The public laws and the private laws are enacted by the Parliament and the state legislative bodies. However, sometimes the private law and the public law can overlap. For example, an unsolicited punch in the nose would constitute a crime for which the government would prosecute under the criminal law, but for which there would also be a private legal action possible by the injured party under tort law, which is private law, although governments can be held responsible under tort law. In many cases, the public or private law distinction is confounded by laws that regulate private relations while having been passed by legislative enactment. In some cases, these public statutes are known as laws of public order, as private individuals do not have the right to break them, and any attempt to circumvent such laws is void as against public policy. So, public laws which regulate the structure and administration of the government, the conduct of the government in its relations with its citizens, the responsibilities of government employees, and the relationship with foreign governments. Whereas private law is basically a regulation of relationships between individuals. The Constitution of India 1950, the Income Tax Act 1961, the State Value Added Tax Acts, the Indian Penal Code 1860, the Indian Evidence Act 1872, the Criminal Procedure Code 1973, the Civil Procedure Code 1908, the Indian Registration Act 1908, the Indian Stamp Act 1899, the Companies Act 1956, etc. come under public law. Whereas the Indian Contract Act 1872, the Law of Torts, the Probate Law, the Consumer Protection Act 1986, the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, etc. are some examples. Public law is a theory of law governing the relationship between individuals, that is citizens or companies, and the state. Under this theory, constitutional law, administrative law, and criminal law are subdivisions of public law. This theory is at odds with the concept of constitutional law, which requires all laws to be specifically enabled and thereby subdivisions of a constitution. Whereas private law, generally speaking, the private law is the area of law in a society that affects the relationships between individuals or groups without the intervention of the state or government. Mainly, the administrative law regulates public order. It defines and regulates the relationship between the individuals and the state. Ordinarily, the administrative law does not interfere the individuals, their contracts, marriages, etc. If any dispute arises in such relations, the aggrieved may approach the administrative authorities or courts. If any individual violates any law, the administrative authorities may involve. Example, A has constructed a building violating the building laws. The municipal authorities can intervene and punish A by imposing penalty or the destruction of the illegal part of the house. Another example, A drives the vehicle without license. The road traffic authority may impose the penalty or seize the vehicle or send A to prison. So this is all from this unit. So we dealt with almost 4 questions in 3 videos. So I am posting the link of the playlist so that you people can get into the videos and then look into the videos and can hear the 4 important questions. So we are here to serve you, we are here to read for you. Hope you liked it, and if so, please subscribe and encourage us. And we do not say that this whatever the content we are sharing with you is 100% right or it is 100% sufficient, but please do check with the knowledge that you have and with the information that is available with you. Thank you.